Hey everybody, Tap Love here. This is my third tips and tricks video. This one is all about pullbacks. The one thing I get when I talk to young tappers or new tappers or people who haven't been tapping very long is that they hate the pullback. And I always tell them it's my favorite step. Once you learn how to do them easily, it's a fantastic step to use. Makes a lot of interesting sounds, and there's a lot of interesting variations that you can do on them, just to kind of make some different tones and use different musicalities depending on what your song, what your choreographing calls for. Yeah, this is a short tips and tricks tutorial on pullbacks, so let's get started, shall we? Alright, the key to probably 90% of tap, and especially the pullback, is the loose ankle. Again, here it is, loose ankles. Everything happens at the knee. My ankles don't do any of the work. My ankles don't do any of that business. It just happens automatically. My ankle's not doing that. My knee straightens. Watch the knee. To start with, you have to understand that a pullback is called a pullback because the knee pulls back, not because the body does. The knee is what does the pulling back. So the knee straightens while the ankle is loose, and that's what makes that sound happen. So watch, way to start learning how to do this is we're going to put our weight forwards on our right foot, plie into it a little bit, see how my knee is bent, and then we're going to push off with a relaxed, loose ankle, and we're going to pull backwards with the knee. So you want to make that, and that's the start of the pullback. That's how we start learning pullbacks. Watch the knee straighten, and my ankle's not doing any work. Watch my foot flop around at the end of it. Your foot's flopping, and it's happening right in front of you. That's how you know you're not using your ankle at all. If you're using your ankle, it's going to do this. That's not what we want. We want it to happen right there. So, do the same thing on the left foot. Just straighten the knee. Watch my knee, got a loose ankle, and it just straightens. That's all you got to do. Once you get this basic form of a pullback down, this popping it up, straightening the knee, letting the ankle stay relaxed, and letting the knee do the work, then we'll start putting them together. Don't try to separate them yet. Try to keep them at the same time. Same thing, loose ankles, plie into it, and jump. Up, straight up. Don't jump backwards. You want to jump straight up in the air. Think of a string attached to your sternum. Right here, there's a string attached to your sternum, and it pulls you straight up into the air. Let your knees straighten. Your ankles are loose. Use that string to pull you straight up in the air. That's the basic of a pullback. Straight knee, loose ankle, jumping up instead of backwards. Because then jumping backwards looks funny. I mean, your butt gets stuck out in the air and you look all funky. You do it straight up and down. It happens right underneath you, which is definitely what we want. From there, to start getting them separated, I would suggest to start these by lifting this foot off the ground and doing it from there. Straightening the knee. That had an extra sound in it. Straighten the knee, relax the ankle. Jump straight up in the air. If you have to, spank into it. Don't spank back here though. Spank up. Just like that. See? It's not coming back here. It doesn't look like that. It's right up and underneath me. Straight up and straight down. That's the key. Once you start getting it going backward, or once you start right underneath you, you can start moving them around so you can go forward. See that? Now it's a pull forward. Oh, I missed that one. Pulling forwards, pull back, go sideways. Now you can cross. You can do the pullback knot that YouTube user Monique B is fond of. You can pull back into the toe stand and do all sorts of different stuff with the pullback. One-footed pullbacks are the same thing. Loose ankles, straighten the knee. So anyway, there you go. I mean, it's literally as easy as that. The more you practice the concept of the loose ankle, this ankle is just kind of flopping around here. That's really what gets you your speed and your timing and everything. Loose ankles. So there you go. That's all there is to the pullback. Loose ankles, straighten the knee, pop it out. And definitely start by doing them flat-footed first. A lot easier to learn than starting in 4 starts. Those are a lot tougher, a lot harder to get the sounds to make. So you really learn to do them like that. Anyway, there you go, pullbacks. Look forward to seeing them.